Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors in the women's 3-metre final. Diver number 1, representing Victoria, Natalie Fan. Diver number 2, representing Queensland, Charlie Brown. Diver number 3, representing New South Wales, Sophia Knight. Diver number 4, representing Queensland, Emily Francis. Diver number 5, representing Victoria, Lucy Davison. Diver number 6, representing Queensland, Georgia Sheehan. Diver number 7, representing Queensland, Alicia Kaloy. And diver number 8, representing Western Australia, Madison Keeney. Good luck, athletes. You may now warm up for your event. You have 13 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, folks, welcome to the Australian Open Championships, and now it's time for the women's 3-metre final. We've got a very, very strong field of athletes, of course. We have Natalie Fan from Victoria, Charlie Brown representing Queensland, Sophia Knight making her way back from the States in her college diving program. Emily Francis, who's just come back from a stint in Fort Lauderdale recently, including myself as well with the high diving. Obviously, she was there for the diving side of things. Lucy Davison from Victoria. We've got Georgia Sheehan representing Queensland. Great to see her coming back after her injury. It's been a long road back, no doubt. And Alicia Kaloy, after her successful podium finish at the World Cup in Canada, coming third. And, of course, none other than Madison Keeney, and performed very well at the super final in China recently, hitting the podium, making third as well. So we're in for a great competition. I will have Cassiel Russo joining me for the show. So he was, Cass is just running a bit late on his motorbike. You know, I just called him. You know, he answered the call in his helmet there. So lucky he's got his Bluetooth set up. So I was able to have a bit of a chat to him. So he's on his way. He said, "Oh, we're starting at 3, right?" I said, "Yep." He goes, "Yeah, I'll be there at 5:02. Okay. That's the way Cass rolls. Just likes to cut it fine. No, all good. Don't mean to throw it into the bus, but just the women are getting all warmed up. I'd like to say that definitely I've seen a huge improvement across all the athletes, from our most experienced ones and, of course, for our up-and-coming athletes. And, of course, this competition is vital for that experience, just to get back into the rhythm of competition mode. But we're lucky to have such a deep field of talented athletes for us to watch here today. And a great shout out to all the staff from Diving Australia, dressed up at Sleeman's Sports Complex or the Brisbane Aquatic Centre, just to get into the vibe of the competition. Got some new lighting. Of course, we've got the World Championships coming up next year in Budapest. So we call this a bit of an in-between year, and there's not a lot of competitions now that we've got through the World Cups and the Super Finals and so forth. But this is an incredibly important time to hone in the skills, to sharpen the tools in the shed to get ready for next year. And then at the World Championships next year, that's where the qualifying procedures begin for the Olympic Games. So it's very important to, of course, have a great performance. Make sure you have enough qualifying opportunities to make your way into the Olympics in Los Angeles, which will be in an outdoor pool. And that is why a lot of the athletes are currently training in the outdoor environment down on the Gold Coast, to get accustomed to wind and rain and the elements. Most athletes are, of course, used to diving indoors, but diving outdoors is a whole nother kettle of fish, so to speak. And luckily in Los Angeles we don't have very much rainfall, but of course it can still get quite windy. And I was talking to AD before, just a bit of news for everybody on the Gold Coast Aquatic Centre. We actually managed to get the Gold Coast Council to install 2 more 1 metre boards, which will be placed by the side of the 3 metre springboards. We did actually attempt to install them, but unfortunately the boards were set slightly too far back because of the guttering system. So to hit the pause button, but now they're actually lowering the pool and then building in a concrete box so the diving boards can be moved forward into the correct positions. You have to meet the World Aquatics codes, and that's important for safety. So at the moment, the Gold Coast Aquatic Centre pool is being drained about 1 metre while they're setting the concrete, and then once it's fully formed and hardened, then we'll bolt the 2 Duraflex diving boards into the new concrete base. So that means that we'll actually have 2 1 metre boards on the eastern side, and on the western side we'll have the other 2, which will be not only beneficial for the competitions but for the pathways of new athletes. For example, you can run a talent identification program on one side of the pool and have our conventional diving training on the other side of the pool. But 4 1 metre boards definitely will help the flow of competitions and also for the general training environment. Edwin Yon-Yon's there, warming up Alicia Kaloy. Everyone's looking nice and relaxed. And we'll have a international competition, FINA sanctioned event, or sorry, not FINA, I should say World Aquatic sanctioned event in December on the Gold Coast. The Australian Cup. So we'll be kicking off at 3 p.m. sharp. So just doing the last few dives before the competition, before we settle into the groove. 5 dives in total, all optional dives. Not like back in the day when we used to have to do 10 dives for the women, 5 required dives and 5 optional dives. Just looking through the list of dives in terms of degree of difficulty, definitely in for a treat with all the athletes. Definitely stepping up their game in terms of execution and degree of difficulty. So just 5 more minutes until we're underway. Let's see if Cassiel Russo arrives in time. All right, while we wait for Cass, I'm just going to give you a little bit of trivia. I had a really interesting situation in Abu Dhabi. We were setting up the springboards in an outdoor environment into the open waters. And the engineers told me a fascinating story about how diving boards were created in their metal form. But there was basically a barbecue happening. A bunch of divers were there from a diving team, and they were having a barbecue with an engineer who's an aeroplane engineer who would engineer aeroplane wings. And so the divers were basically complaining about how terrible the wooden diving boards were and how they were always different everywhere they went. And there was definitely a hold my beer moment. And this is literally the story. The engineer went into his garage and pulled out an aeroplane wing that he had there. Got some tools out and managed to bolt it into the side of the pool. Put some non-slip surface on the aeroplane wings. The aeroplane wings, of course, are designed to flex with turbulence. And the divers, this is no word of a lie, bounced on the aeroplane wing and then performed their dives and somersault in his backyard pool. And they just said, this is absolutely fantastic. And the man was called Ray Rood. And so Ray Rood then kicked off and started the company Duraflex. So the materials that we're all diving on, and these springboards are actually aircraft metals and compounds designed to flex. So there you have it. All of our athletes all around the world, they're basically diving off aeroplane wings. So there you have it. Now you know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to get underway with the women's 3-metre final, and let me introduce your officials for this event. Your referee, Gillian Brooker. Your assistant referee, Helen Mercarella. Judge number 1, Jane Bowell. Judge number 2, Eliza Cole. Judge number 3, Jenny Miles. Judge number 4, Paul Beach. Judge number 5, Sky Weaver. Judge number 6, Chris Lang. And judge number 7, Kevin Hall. Your reserve judge, Elizabeth Beach. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 8 best 3-metre specialists in this competition. So don't forget to show them your appreciation during the competition. You can clap, you can cheer, and show them how much that you appreciate what they're doing.
So, of course,
as soon as our first diver is on the board, we will get underway with the women's 3-metre final.
Semis, you have 12 athletes, and then, of course, we're cutting down to the top 8 here today for the finals. And we're all set for the competition. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cassio Russo running into the grandstand. He's a little hot. He's a little sweaty. He's straight off his motorbike. He's popped his cans on. Cass, how you going, mate?
I'm good.
Are you a little puffed?
A little puffed.
Are you still fit?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, very fit.
Because I hear you're not competing at the moment, you know, with a bit of a sore wrist. So I'm just going to ask you this one question. Are you just being a wuss, or is your wrist actually sore?
Oh, a very nice start from Natalie. No, it's actually sore. So structurally, it's okay now. I just got a cortisone 2 days ago.
So structurally mean not broken?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, a bit of ligament damage or a bit of wear and tear, right? Or was more
a
of an
bit
injury?
of wear and tear and lots of inflammation. So I couldn't extend my wrist at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can't flex it backwards at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So the cortisone has helped quite a bit so far, so we'll wait and see until Monday.
Okay. So we'll just back off for a little bit and
Yeah.
see how we go. So, mate, how's all the competitions going, and the World Cup and then the Super Finals and so forth, and tell us about your performance and how you felt in Canada in particular, right?
Canada, third. That was a great performance. I think I just got back from a holiday from Japan. And then I had like a month to prepare for it, so it wasn't the best preparation.
Okay, so what did Adi Hinchliffe have to say about that, Cass? I don't know about that decision to go on the holiday then.
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't know. Like for me, it's just whatever makes me happy, I guess. And a trip to Japan, that makes me very happy.
All right, so it doesn't matter what Adi thinks; it matters what Cass thinks. Okay?
Exactly.
Well, anyway, something worked.
Yeah, exactly.
You
It
turned up,
worked.
you're nice and relaxed.
Yeah, that's it.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the women. But look, I have to say, like, I was talking to Adi. It's kind of interesting. I take a bit of a break, and I haven't seen a lot of the athletes perform for a while, and it's kind of nice because then I come back, I'm like, wow, they really improved.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's just that significant development in terms of the execution, and obviously the degree of difficulty is stepping up. And Sophia Knight, part of the college diving program, I forget which college she's diving with, but she said before that she's absolutely loving it. So I think it's a great experience for the athletes just to go overseas and experience something different. Yeah,
That's
would you
it.
agree?
Yep. And have a lot more comps as well than we do in Australia. So it's nice for them to be able to go away and compete a lot more than what we do, in a sense.
Yeah, that's an interesting point,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, with the NCAAs and all of that jazz.
So is that sort of like, that's been the main feedback? And I guess you just get more comfortable, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because I mean, how do you feel if you haven't done a competition for a while? Like, we all get nervous, right? Like, I mean,
I don't know. To
or
be
do you
honest,
not care?
I couldn't care less. Because my kind of philosophy around like competing is like detaching from the outcome.
Yeah.
And once you're able to do that, which is really hard to do,
Yeah.
you're able to compete a lot more freely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that helps me. But
I remember Greg Louganis sort of saying before, you know, he was going to win his last medal on 10 metre, and you know, obviously he's feeling a lot of pressure, and he's watching the other diver just go before him, who was in the running to win, and and he was like basically willing him on, don't hit it, don't nail it, you know, and of course he nails it, gets 9.5s, and then he just laughed to himself and says, "You idiot! Of course he was going to hit it, you know, you're trying to will that on." And I think the last thing he said to himself on the platform, he was like, "You know what? It doesn't matter.
No.
If I miss my dive and I don't win, I come second, third. Who cares?"
Exactly.
At the end of the day, my mum will always love me.
Yep.
That's the last thing he said before he took off, before his reverse 3.5. So he just
cool.
kind of took that pressure off himself. And it's an interesting point, right? It's hard sometimes. I think we all put so much pressure on ourselves to, I mean, even just in everyday life, right? Like maybe in your work environment or your studies and all those kind of things. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't try hard, but sometimes you just got to, just take the edge off.
Yep.
I mean, is your philosophy right? Try your best, train your best, and then that's it.
Yeah, just train your hardest. Try and be present wherever you can. For me, I like to detach from any sort of like outcomes, which just help me a lot to become more present, whether I'm training, whether I'm working, whether I'm studying. And that, to me, has like really helped me a lot.
What do you do to switch off? Like, is there just something that you like to do just during the week that just kind of calms you down, just to not think about diving?
Yeah, I like to go for walks, especially with my dog. Ride the bike, that's always good. Just things like that. Things that like bring me back into like nature.
Yeah, Gary Hunt, for example, the cliff diving scene. I mean, it's amazing. You just watch all these videos when he's not diving. He's juggling, he's playing piano, he's learning how to speak Spanish, Russian, all these different things, Like and I was talking to to a few of the other divers and cliff divers as well, and sometimes you see them getting a bit obsessed. I'm like, bro, you need to go and play the guitar, or just find something else that you.
I've recently just got into playing the piano as well.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah.
Can you jam?
Bought a little keyboard.
Can you kind of like ad lib or jam?
Yeah, I can play some songs now. Which is hard, but it's good fun.
Yeah, first you kind of have to learn actually how to play songs, and then later on.
And then left and right hand and all that sort of jazz. So
all right, so a bit of getting to know Cass, but I think we'll dial in.
Get into it.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Lock in.
What's in the finals? But look, let's talk about Georgia. I mean, it's been a long road back with the foot, but I think she handled herself really well. Right, it's frustrating, but she just was patient, and here she is, and she's diving.
Yep. And like the past 2 weeks, she's been training so amazingly as well. I haven't really seen the level that she's been able to train at here, but...
And what do you mean by that?
Like, her training has been a lot better than what she is competing now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but in a sense, it is her first proper comp in like a year, so obviously all the nerves and all that sort of stuff will play an effect.
Yeah, but no doubt, I mean, she's a... obviously a legendary athlete with a great background, and Yeah, and many podium finishes.
Yep.
And that's the thing, yeah, you just got to do that first competition, get back into the rhythm.
Exactly.
What do you think of the technique? Just a little back, yeah?
Yeah, a little back, obviously very far over on the dive. She saved it pretty well, got 7s. So it was a good dive. It was a good dive.
I mean, very graceful athlete, though, as well, isn't
Very
it?
pretty.
Those lines.
Very pretty.
And then how about Alicia Kaloy, though? I mean, beating Madison Keeney in Canada and taking
The World
third
Cup.
in the
That's
World
it.
Cup.
Huge accomplishment. An amazing dive. Holy wow. A very good dive from Alicia.
Man, how's her hurdle now?
It's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better.
I mean,
Because she was very stompy a couple while ago, but now it's a lot smoother. Oof, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
And that was
hurdle.
yeah, wow.
I mean, what sort of things was she doing just to smooth things out? Was there anything particular, I guess?
I have no idea. That ain't my department.
Springboard ain't your department. Oh, no, hang on. You've had a crack at springboard for a while.
A little bit, yeah, but I just pushed through it.
Are you going to do it again?
Watching the comp here, I wish I did it here, but unfortunately couldn't.
It's kind of fun to see, like, people be able to still do both disciplines, 10 metre and springboard. I mean, obviously it was pretty common back in the day, but now obviously everyone specialises.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be voting for you. Get back on the 3 metre, come on.
One day. Oh my God!
How was the save on that one? Tell me about that.
That was amazing. So Maddie's back in reverse hasn't been the best for like the past couple of years, but for the past year she's really been working hard on these 2 dives because they have been like one of her weaknesses, and it's just so amazing just watching her dive like that.
Do you know what impressed me?
That's incredible.
Like, I mean, she came out right, and she's pulling, but then kind of put the brakes on, and she kind of realised it, and sort of locked out the core. What you going to hear? Oh. Right, see that? And then a little bit of a knee save as well. It's
She's
nice.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
She's
nice
amazing.
when they got that sort of sense of intuition where the water is, With your spotting, I mean, when you did all your sports acro stuff, were they teaching you to spot like with that little bit of head pull back? You know, when you see the slow-mos, you always see... I mean, I like to do that. I mean, most of the athletes, you see that little bit of a head tilt.
Yeah, the way I was brought up was just complete repetition. Like doing a lot of forward rolls, doing a lot of bouncing on the trampoline, lots of back salts, double backs, triple backs, just like lots and lots of repetition. I do see some of the divers like look back and look at the water like after every salt, like you just said.
A little head flick,
but that's not the way that I was taught growing up.
But I mean, obviously you spot, right? I mean, you obviously
yeah. I see everything, which is one of my an amazing dive from Nina. Holy schmoly, beautiful 107, and she's happy with it as well.
Lovely diving. Yeah, nice stomp down on the hurdle. Yeah. Really stretched it out, snuck through the water, nice and clean. Nice one, Natalie. Coached by Beck Stafford down in Victoria.
70-pointer.
Any new dives on the horizon for you? Inward 4.5?
Oh, God, no. No.
I mean, that's a scary dive, isn't it?
It's a very scary dive.
I remember watching the Mexicans and I was like, oof. How would you just go attack that thing?
It's horrible. No. Just at the moment, just... Oh, wow. Everyone's diving well. Holy moly. Wow. No, for me, it's just all about getting my dives again, especially after the rest, and just making them as consistent as I can before Italy.
Yeah. So just sticking the same list for now.
Yeah.
It's still it's a decent list, let's kind of say.
It's
anyway.
a pretty good list.
But let's talk about Charlie Brown. Like, I mean, really attacking, a really nice sharp kick out in that one. She had a bit of a slip up in the synchro and had a bit of a balk, and just great to see her just put that behind her and just sort of march forward. But I think she's got a great attitude.
She does. She does. Good rip as well. Nice tuck shape. Everything that you kind of want to see.
Yeah, just like her kind of take everything in a stride.
Yep.
Sophia Knight sort of switching things up, platform diver, and then now into 3 metre.
Yeah, because in America, I think the colleges want you to do both.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you're a springboard diver, they want you to do platform as well to get more points for the college.
Okay, I gotcha.
So it's because I've seen Ben Wilson, he's been doing some platform as well, and some bloody good dives.
I think that's kind of good, right? Like,
yeah, it's amazing. I think it's just hard, like for some people on the body, like being able to do both. You get lots of injuries, and your body's not used to the platform. Your knees and your ankles aren't used to the springboard.
Yeah, I was talking about that with 80. I mean, it's just a totally different kind of style of strength, right? Obviously, platform, you kind of got that dip and load and push through, but obviously you got that eccentric load as you're coming down
exactly.
the board. You know, we were watching Benjamin before, and just like almost knee buckling, so you just got to have a whole heap of strength there. How many sort of S&C sessions are you doing? I mean, obviously you're doing your general core every day, all that kind of thing. But so I mean, what does a week look like for you in terms of your dry land and your strength training?
Yeah, so we do 10 sessions a week. 3 of them will be S&C, focusing on everything diving related. And then like all the dry land sessions, you'll have like lots of conditioning, lots of flips into the pit, lots of flips into the... oh, wow.
Nice.
Everyone is diving well in this final. It is nice to see. Wow.
And smooth come out. She's got beautiful form. Obviously competed in Fort Lauderdale recently. She's got lovely line, isn't she? But she knew where she was, right?
Yeah, she did.
Pulled that through, realised a tiny bit short, and then pulled the dive through nicely. But 80 was really talking Emily up and saying she's really definitely honed in her skills over the last couple of months especially.
Yeah.
I'm digging the hairdo by Vaninka. I'm digging it. It's like X-Men. It's like Storm. Get a bit nerdy there, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Lucy Dobson, so front 3.5 pike.
Oof, a little bit behind on the springboard, which would not help in terms of height and speed.
Isn't that the worst feeling when you're behind the board?
The worst. The absolute worst. But she pulled it off pretty well.
And then, 80 and I have spoken about this time and time again, but no matter what happens in the hurdle, you've got to figure out how to do the dive.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's very rarely that you get a nice hurdle.
Yeah. And if you want to be the best, you have to be able to do the best dive off of any hurdle, essentially. So
they're very unforgiving things, springboards. Before you got on, I was telling the story about how springboards were created. Aeroplane wings.
Oh, really?
You don't know the story?
No, I thought it was like wooden planks.
No, well, they were originally wooden, and then, long story short, there was a bunch of divers at a barbecue, and then at the guy's house, he was an engineer, an aeroplane wing engineer, and the divers were complaining about the wooden diving boards and how they're always different and inconsistent, and just didn't enjoy diving off them. And then the engineer said, wait there, hold my beer, and went into his shed. This is a true story, and then had an aeroplane wing in there. Got the guys to help him, mucked around, bolted in the aeroplane wing to the side of his diving pool.
Oh, what the hell?
In his back garden, put a non-slip surface on it. His aeroplane wings are designed to flex with turbulence, right? And so the engineer's called Ray Rood. And then anyway, so they set up this aeroplane wing, and they were diving off it in the backyard. And the divers said, this is incredible, because there was this smoothness and a rhythm to the whole thing.
Interesting.
And then the guy's name's Ray Rood, and Ray Rood started Duraflex. So you're
diving...
Wow! Yep.
That's wow.
So you're diving
Fun fact
off
for the day.
Yeah, so you're diving off aeroplane wings. So they're very, very specific compounds. So the different materials and metals that are in the actual diving boards are the same ones you still find in airplane wings today.
Interesting.
Yeah, you should see the actual factory and how they make the boards. It's incredible. I mean, it's amazing when you look at them, how much they can flex without breaking.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people break boards.
A couple of big boys out there.
Old Hudson, mate, he was giving it a go this morning, let me tell you. He's so strong.
Oh, mama. Holy wow.
Well, she's not a mama yet, but anyway. But nice diving. Beautiful height, right?
Wow, she is
very
diving
smooth.
well.
Break it down for us.
A little stampy on the hurdle, which the judges might look at. But in terms of the top, in terms of the pike shape, everything looks amazing. I didn't quite see the entry. You can see it here. A little bit back. Beautiful pike. And a beautiful entry.
That's amazing.
A very good dive.
Nadia was saying they've just been switching up the synchronised diving at the moment and giving Georgia a bit of a chance to dive with Madison as well, just to have a few backup plans. And was talking to 80 about his strategy for synchronised diving. He said, yes, you know, everything meets our strategy. And I said, what is your strategy? Well, pretty simple. I just need 2 really good divers to dive well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I said, very sophisticated 80.
Yeah.
He talks himself up and then he comes out with that nonsense.
Just like that.
80. I need a bit more sophisticated answer than that. You know, to justify your salary. Thank you very much.
No, exactly. Goes on about how much hard work he has to do, and then he says that.
Let's talk about that dive. Damn,
no, it's amazing.
Dive.
Yeah, holy wow. Such an amazing diver, such a powerful diver.
So you were saying in particular, so just the back 2.5s, reverse 2.5s.
Yeah.
Just been smidge inconsistent.
Yeah.
But all looking good there. And is she doing a lot of harness work as well at the moment?
Here and there, yeah, but I think it's more so, I think I've seen her doing a lot more entry work and a lot more 1 metre work, which I don't think she was doing before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just back 1.5s and so forth?
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, Madison Keeney leading the way. Pretty commanding lead there, 870 points. Of course, in a familiar position, Alicia Kalloy in second there. And Georgia Sheehan, but also diving quite well. And as things progress, I'm sure she'll fine-tune her diving. So we're in round 3 now. Got 5 rounds in total. Natalie Farn kicking things off. So full out. 2.5, 1 twist.
Oof. Another amazing dive by Nina. She is diving well. Everyone's diving well.
They are. They finely tuned, aren't
they?
Yep.
For the final.
I mean, did you watch some of the prelims and the semis? I mean, how
here and there. I know Natalie wasn't really diving as well as she could have been, which is why she is currently starting first. Mm-hmm. But I think it was just, I don't know, just kicking the cobwebs off, just, you know. But it sucks because all the scores are accumulated.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Scott.
Yeah. So...
Which is, I mean, I kind of like that though in a way because it's.
No, I think it's great.
I think it just shows like, can you perform across all
exactly.
those competitions?
Yeah.
Rather than just going, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I got through the finals. Like, oh, well, actually, you know.
Yep. And like at big comps like a World Champs or something, like the prelims really do matter, and so do the semi-finals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the finals where you can really let loose.
But obviously the finals overseas, those scores are not accumulated.
Yeah.
So Charlie Brown diving very well. And I heard that we've recruited your brother to do some harness work.
Yeah,
I only have one question. Has he dropped you?
In acrobatics, he has.
Good on him.
Yeah.
So he should.
But not in the harness yet, no. He's a very strong boy.
All right, do you fight? You say, no, you're pulling me wrong. No, your timing's off.
Sometimes, we don't fight, but like I'll give him pointers and stuff, and he'll give me pointers. But so far, it's worked really well because as I've been getting heavier, no one has really been able to harness me anymore, and it's such a valuable skill to have.
And 80's retired from doing harness.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And it's hard. Like I was just doing a bit of harness work in the Gold Coast recently, and pulling some of the heavier boys once they get into sort of 75 kilo mark, and you just like, whoa.
Yeah.
But you got to hit the gym if you're going to start lifting the boys in the harness, that's for sure.
Hit the gym or hit the donuts.
What do you weigh now? Have you hit the donuts?
No, laying off the donuts. At the moment, 74, which is a pretty solid weight for me at the moment.
And that's kind of your sweet spot where you feel good, yeah?
Yeah, like before Italy, I probably hit like 73, 72 and like lean down just a little bit.
Yep.
But at the moment, I'm tracking along quite well.
So how much longer can you stay out of the water for, do you think?
Back in the water on Monday.
Okay, cool.
And that will just be like 1 metre entries and maybe 3 metre, given how it feels on one.
Great to see Sophia Knight getting on the springboard, showing her stuff off. Although you said it's kind of hard on the body, I do think it's good just to have that repetition of aerial awareness as well.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's why I come down on the springboard every so often and do a couple of dives.
Just so you can rep out some 3.5s and so forth.
Yeah, 3.5s, 4.5s. Because it's like it's different. Like when you do a 4.5 on 10 metre, I have so much time to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But like on 3 metre, I don't. And it's just good to get like a different feel for what I have to do, and it's not like the same thing.
Yep.
So like my body or my brain just knows how to correct something if something's not right on 10 metre, if that makes sense.
Yeah. okay, getting into sort of an adaptability kind of phase.
Yeah,
and
exactly, yeah.
being able to train different sort of circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's important, isn't it? Like, just sometimes you have to sort of mix things up. And I'm going to sort of talk about high diving here. And I was trying to train some of the athletes too. I said, like, what are you going to do if you're rotating too fast? How are you going to manage it?
That makes me sick.
Do you know what I mean? So
that makes me sick.
Anyway, long story short, but I mean, just talking biomechanics and so what happens sometimes you see the athletes in high diving put their arms up, but they always put them up too late, right? And then maximum score of 4.5. So yeah, we sort of ran these training drills of just, okay, purposely rotating too fast on 10 metre or 12, and then just putting your arms up early and then jamming them back down, and then vice versa. Training dives that were a little bit too slow and just changing the rotation up, and then that really helped. And then we actually saw a few circumstances where they're like, they are rotating fast, but they recognise it early enough and they're able to still get the dive down and get good scores.
Which is just crazy. I could never do high diving at all.
Yes, you could.
No, I could, but I would never. That's horrible. Because, like, don't they, like, for the most part, they train all their dives on 10 metre and then they only do their dives, like, at the competition?
Yeah, I mean, it depends where you are. In Canada, they've got, obviously their platforms on the roof and stuff.
Yeah, true.
But, I mean, a mix of things. And so some of the, Konstantin Popovich loves to do some of his lead-ups on 20 metre, and then he'll do... I think, James Lichtenstein, if he's doing his back quad, he'll do back arm stands 3.5 to his feet on 20, and then he'll do his back arm stand 4.5 to his feet up there. So just changing the height. Anyway, I won't talk about high diving too much. And back to Georgia, and great to see her diving again.
Foot strapped up. Nice top and a nice finish. A little bit over, splashing a little bit too much. The judges are definitely going to cop that. But a solid dive overall.
They're tough dives in, aren't they? They're bloody scary because you got to have that perfect sweet spot of not being too far back and just close enough to the board.
Yeah, I'm always way too far back. I'm so scared. And it's very interesting here because she has very long legs, and I think she might be a little bit scared to hit the board on the inward, so you can see on the back camera that she goes a little bit to the side.
Yep.
But obviously the judges don't see that, so
it's
a little sneaky.
I will admit I did a bit of that. I drifted off to the right.
I definitely do with that. Yeah, I did that as well.
I won't lie, I have done a face plant on it in 1.5 when I was 11 or 12 on that, that very board that Alicia's on right now. Whoopsie daisies. So back to enough pike for Alicia Kaloy. Good feeling in the air now, right?
Yep. Solid.
So good patience on the board. Love that feeling like watching, the arms coming up right, really high up on the toes.
A little too far back, and she kind of dropped her shoulders on the end, which made that splash. Oh, a little bit to the side as well.
Yeah, it's funny when you see people on the board, there's always like this sort of idiosyncrasy of kind of like one foot wants to go out there, and then, especially when you start coaching, always like looking at the kids. Okay, correct your feet, try to get there. Okay, Madison Keeney with 2.5 pike. I want to vote for Madison Keeney doing reverse 3.5 again. I used to love watching that. Come on, Maddie. Bust it out again.
I keep trying to push her to do it, but she said never again.
It's scary.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
Stylish.
Beautiful.
How was that?
It was amazing. Maybe a touch short on the bottom, but yeah, it's going to score amazingly. That entry is just world class.
When you watch divers like this, it looks like they've got all the time in the world,
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about the greats. Like in any sport, like say even like rugby or tennis or something, like the best ones always look like they've got time.
Yeah, and they make it look so easy as well.
Like it's just like, do-do-do-do,
Yeah.
Super easy, super stylish. A lot of the athletes really look up to her as well, just more on a personal note. Really sort of stepped into a good leadership role, I would say.
She has, yeah. good role model for the kids here in Queensland.
Do you feel like you're a good role model? Or do you feel like... or like, are you encouraging naughtiness, or like, how do we roll?
No, I'm a pretty good role model, I think. I don't know what the other kids think of me, but...
I'll get a little bit of a report. I'll ask around.
Let me know.
I will. I'll come back to you with some feedback for you. Madison Keaney, whopping score at the moment, 944 points. Alicia Calloy still diving very well.
2 more rounds. It'll be a bit hard for Georgia to catch up.
Back 2.5 somersaults, Pike.
Okay, so when she took off, she did wait a very long time. I don't know if you heard me gasp to get into the pike, and that obviously just meant that she had a lot less rotational speed.
Is that something she typically does, that little bit of an extra pause, or maybe just...
I don't know.
Just an anomaly, probably, yeah?
I don't know. I haven't really seen her backs, but definitely need to be a lot faster in the... Yeah. Which is why she went short.
That's the do you find that's the tricky thing? Like if you're doing it back 3.5 on 10, I mean, just that timing of having enough extension, but obviously getting into the somersault.
Yeah,
there's a sweet spot, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you see that long wait and extension, but then it's almost like too long, and then by the time you get into it, you're losing height.
Yep, and if you don't get enough, then it's the same thing.
Reverse 2.5 for Charlie Brown. I mean, nice, sharp, strong kick, right? It just felt like a little underdone with rotation. Right? Just need a little bit more.
Just misplaced the legs, misplaced the kick out, landed a bit short, dropped the shoulders. Probably everything else looked good, though.
Do you think just needed a little bit more chili sauce in terms of rotation?
Yeah, exactly that.
That's my new term for rotation, chili sauce. Oh, it's time to put a little bit of chili into that.
A bit more spice.
Vinnie Corallo doing a fabulous job with her, as she does with a lot of the athletes. She's a hustler, Vaninka, right? Like, especially with the...
She loves it.
Talent ID testing. I've never seen someone...
So passionate.
Yeah, push so hard to get things across the line. It's great to have that.
It's amazing.
They reverse 2.5 somersaults in the pike position for Sophia. Not bad, not bad. She's taken the 3 metre pretty well, I reckon.
Yeah, pretty good dive. Flew over. Too much power, I think. Need to come out a little bit earlier.
Was it weird sort of coming from platform diving and then just trying to adjust for the springboard? It's got to be. It's a huge adjustment, right?
Huge adjustment, especially with the hurdle as well.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know too much whether she was doing a lot of springboard. Like, of course, we all do, right, when we start. But, I mean, I don't know how early she started specialising in sort of platform.
No, but it looks like she's taken it on really well.
All right, so we've got the competition coming up on the Gold Coast as well, so that'll be pretty exciting. I think
at the end of the year. Yeah.
Is it Australia Cup? I think we've changed the name.
The Australian Cup.
So we ditched the Commonwealth Championships and we went with that, which I agree with. That would be great.
Which then qualifies athletes for the... Wow.
How about...
What a save.
Saving the dive.
Yeah, almost landed on her back, but she just pulled it around.
Aidie and I were talking earlier, just saying that no matter the takeoff, no matter what happens in the air, you must fight. Yeah. Do not give in to it. Talk about back flexibility.
My goodness.
I don't think your back's that flexible, is it? No.
Contortionist.
Wow.
Goodness.
I'm really impressed that she snuck that in. That's amazing.
Wow.
Holy.
Good spotting.
Yeah. Good awareness. Yeah, reverse on springboard's tough, man. Like, particularly with, you know, if you misplace your hurdle or forwards or a little bit back.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Scary.
Reverse 2.5 pike as well for Lucy Doverson.
Oof. So much power on the board. Beautiful top. Good entry.
and got that come out just right, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of the getting back to the spotting? Because this is really important for, obviously back 2.5s, reverse 2.5s, back 3.5s, etc. Yeah, I mean, the guys down in New South Wales are using the spotting wheel. Have you had much of a play in that? Any thoughts on it? I mean, obviously it works. It's just a different system, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like going back to what I said. It's just like repetition of the spins, getting your brain used to spinning, getting your brain used to knowing where you are spatially. It's just more of that. We tried to use it a couple of years back, but ours broke. So we just use the harness. I just prefer the harness. Because it feels a lot more free. Because like when you're with like the metal around your hips and the metal here, the metal there, it just doesn't feel like diving.
Feels a bit constrained. Yeah.
I
mean, are you on springboard like just doing a bit of skill change stuff like
one bounce?
2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5 as well on the springboard, or?
Wow. Beautiful save from Georgia.
Back on the board, but got the dive down.
Goodness. That was scary. I didn't think she was going to make it. Very far back from the board.
Man, she fought for that.
Wow,
yeah. That is impressive.
Yeah.
But then she had such a good feeling for the board. Just watch it. We both, were like, oh, okay, this is going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
Just really understood that, know how to
exactly
punch through the board, drive through the legs, and just get the hips forward enough to get the distance for a safe dive as well. But what I love is just that, I mean, you can't beat that leg line, right? That's high point from Georgia.
Such a beautiful diver.
So Madison Keaney still leading the way. So Alicia Killoy now. Back-to-back versus 2.5 pikes. Wow.
Oh, no.
That was a shame. I mean, she got, got right onto the end of the board.
Yeah.
Just a slight a bit of mistiming on the end of the board. We've been very picky here.
Yeah.
Of course, diving is always very difficult. But good dive and just overcooked it.
Yeah.
Went
First miss from Alicia, I think.
Went with a habanero chili on that one. And just,
too much chili.
Things got too spicy, too hot, too much rotation.
Yeah.
But you got to give it full marks for beautiful height and elevation off the board, beautiful form. And this is the hard thing about diving, Cass. I mean, it's just split seconds, right?
Exactly that.
A millisecond of when you come out here. And you see the results are just a bit of a miss on the entry. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's almost nothing. But it means a lot, right? It's just
exactly that, yeah. And then you train for, 4 years for the Olympics just to do 18 seconds max of diving. It's
incredible.
Incredible. That's why I love it.
Yeah, we need our stopwatch out. Wow. Pulling through the water. Sneaking it through.
World class.
She's good like that, right? Even if it's going over, she's just always got this way to just be a little bit sneaky and crafty underneath the water. Powerful, just maybe a little close underneath, causing that little roll through. She's got a punch just coming out, just keep those arms around the ears a little more. Once again,
powerful.
we're being fussy.
Matthew Helm.
Mate, he's looking handsome today, I got to say.
I love him.
I used to dive with Matt.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Such a good addition to Queensland.
Yeah. I just like watch him push back against Wongo back in the day. That was good fun.
Wongo, Mr. Wong.
Madison Keaney, pretty commanding lead there above Alicia Killoy. So that's a large cup of confidence. It's pretty tightly packed down there from 5th.
Yeah.
Down to 7th there.
And you want to be trying to hit 6th place because that is what qualifies you for the Australian Cup.
There we go. So there's a lot at stake here. And then from the Australian, and then from that competition.
Yeah, that qualifies you to the World Cups next year.
Okay.
Which are pretty important. Same thing. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
It's like almost too much like flying before she gets into the pike, but here it just worked really well for her. An amazing dive from Nina.
Yeah, I think, because we don't watch her diving all the time, I think that there must be sort of a consistency in the way that she does that. There's a little bit of a pause.
Yeah.
But it worked. And this time she really picked the come out to execute the entry nice and smoothly and cleanly. Another diver really with beautiful form. But you could really see that tension in the legs. She was really going for it, squeezing, locking out. Do you feel that when you do the competition, you go for that little extra mile? That
Oh,
extra
100%.
leg squeeze?
Yeah, 100%. Same with the takeoff, like a little extra pop, little extra mile in the come out, squeezing a little bit harder.
I remember getting those
Pulling my
foot
toes.
cramps, when you're really trying to, you're just like, oh, God, I nail this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, ow, can't move my foot. Okay, in with 2.5 tuck. It's a little early in the come out, right?
Very
So a little
early.
Bit,
a little bit hesitant. Wasn't too sure on where she should come out, but
how are you
still
faring?
learning.
Yeah, how are you faring diving outdoors? I'm just going to switch back, obviously, to the Gold Coast competition that's coming up. LA is going to be outdoors. I mean, do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I absolutely love diving outdoors in the sun, getting a tan. The wind can be a bit annoying sometimes. Because the sky is blue and so is the water, so it's really hard when you're spinning to know what's what. And that's why lots of divers struggle diving outdoors, let alone all the other weather conditions that could be going on.
Do you feel more comfortable now that there's obviously just been a bit more training in the Gold Coast, a bit more?
Way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yep. And usually, that's when you'll see all the bigger countries, not stuff up, but tend to be a little bit more inconsistent when they're diving outdoors. So we are very lucky to have a nice outside pool here in Queensland.
It's such a nice pool, though, man. Once you're on 10
Beautiful.
metre, if you haven't been on 10 metre, then you see the Broadwater, you see SeaWorld, you see the ocean, you see all the high-rise buildings.
It's amazing.
I mean, I've obviously been running the academy down there for quite a while, but my favourite time is Saturday mornings, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, get in the pool, it's just... I don't know, it just feels nice, doesn't it?
Head down to the Burleigh Tavern. A little brewski afterwards.
Yeah, put that in your Port 80.
No, it's amazing. It's beautiful. Such a nice pool.
Clean diving there for Sophia Knight for her 5th and final dive. Well done. There's Joel Rodriguez, former Olympic diver as well. Very stylish.
The last time we dove on the Gold Coast, he got in as well.
Did he?
And he still has amazing form on 1 metre.
Oh, dude, he's a pretty
It
diver.
was so nice to see.
I taught him how to brani.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was hilarious. He just couldn't get it. He was just all over the place. I'm like, dude, front dive pike, drive your heel. Front dive pike, go over a little bit more. That's it. Front dive pike, do a little quarter turn.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, I've been trying this for years and now I got it. A bad Mexican accent. Sorry, everybody. Apologise. Strong dive, though, on this one. Just a little over-rotating. Rotated, I should say.
Too much chili sauce.
There we go. Habanero. Habanero. Bien picante. Okay, 4 more divers to go to cap off the competition. Great to see the big smiles on their face.
Should be very happy. Good comp from them both.
Full out for Lucy Doverson. Nice, big cheer in the crowd. Coach is happy. Their team happy. Nice to finish strong. It's that really sharp kick on a hurdle.
Yeah, it is. Very powerful. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit back on the springboard, but she's so powerful.
Yeah, she did well, actually, didn't she?
Yeah.
That's the tricky part of that hurdle. You've got to get that knee up enough just so you can sort of step in front a little bit. Sometimes you get that little bit of a step just behind yourself and takes that little bit of angle. Of course, Madison Keeney leading the way, Alicia Floyd second, Georgia Sheehan third. Currently Lucy Doverson fourth. It's all about top 6 to qualify for the competition, the Australian Cup on the Gold Coast. And then the Australian Cup will be the qualifier for the World Cups.
That's it.
Yeah. Where's the World Cup next year?
It will be Canada, Mexico, and then China.
Oh, Mexico, yeah. Hopefully we can get that one.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a disappointment that we had to pull out of that one. Or everybody did.
Beautiful dive. Beautiful finish for Georgia.
Nice, Georgia. Well done. Congratulations. Great to see you back diving. Great to see you recover from that injury. It's been a long road back. It's got to feel good. Georgia, be proud of yourself. Good. Nice job. And that's the hard thing when you're coming back from a foot injury. Like, just that it's incremental, just trying to get the pressure back.
Yeah.
To feel the load of the board.
It's
kind of a little unnerving. I'm digging the mustache. I love it.
I don't know. He loves it.
I like it. That's what matters. It matters what I think.
My bad. Sorry, Joey.
Okay, Alicia. To cap off her final dive. In the 2.5 pike. Immaculate pike. Perhaps just came
Pretty
out
good dive, yeah, same thing.
early,
a little
right?
hesitant on the come out.
It almost felt like perhaps they were going over in training maybe, and then it was like a... like when you overcorrect, right? You have one where you go over, and then the next one you go short. You're trying to find that sweet spot in the middle ground. It's still beautiful pike.
Good scores. Good finish. Apart from that one dive, I think reverse. Very solid comp for Alicia.
But across the board, all the women in the field have just got these immaculate, beautiful pike positions.
They do.
Old Edwin Yon, Flying Dutchman. I don't mind me a bit of Edwin. He goes all right. And
double out for Maddie.
A great way to cap off the women's final here today with a big dive, 3.4 DD.
Can she nail it? Can we see some 10s? Oh,
Cruising it though. Don't be too hard. Come on.
That's such an amazing dive.
She's all smiles though. We just made it too easy. It's like, whoa. Again.
Such a good hurdle, such a good tops. Everything. Just a little handsy on the bottom.
Went way past the habanero, went into the ghost peppers. You know those ghost peppers? Dude,
Too much.
Steve Black bought me a bottle of these ghost pepper.
Million Scoville or whatever it is.
No. It's bad. You have like one drop of this stuff and you're on the floor in the fetal position.
Nah.
Congratulations, Madison Keeney, for your win here today in the game. We always witness great camaraderie between Alicia Kaloy, Madison Keeney. As a matter of fact, amongst all of the athletes. And you got 80 in the background there, taking his notes down.
Working hard as per usual.
Trying to make himself look important.
Oh, Adrian.
I'll just replay that bit to him. Are you worth the money that you're receiving?
No, he's doing a great job.
No, he is.
Yeah.
All jokes aside. But it must be interesting sort of for him coming out of that coaching role, coaching you, and then stepping into a different position. I mean, how's the transition for you? You don't care about it, do you?
No, I mean, like anyone can coach me. It's not so much about like the coach. It's more about like what the coach can do in terms of like planning and all that sort of stuff. But like when it comes to the diving, I'm pretty good by myself.
Congratulations to Madison Keeney, our winner here today with a whopping 1,090 points. Alicia Kaloy in second place. Congratulations. And also to Georgia Sheehan. Fantastic to see you back on the podium. And of course, it's about the top 6. Congratulations to Lucy Dobson, Sophia Knight and Emily Francis for qualifying for the Australian Cup on the Gold Coast this year. Well done. You've got to be feeling proud. A little bit tough for Natalie Farn, so she was 8.05 and Emily Francis 8.09, so that was a little bit of a duel going on there. So that's a tough one to swallow, but anyway, that's sport.
Close.
And that's the way things go.
It's diving.
That is diving. Cool. So
Bada bing, bada boom.
That was the women's event, and it was I think a fantastic competitional round. I thought
it was a great comp.
Yeah, like good standard of diving.
Yeah.
And we're going down to Wade for the athlete intros for the next competition. So, Cass, you're not allowed to go anywhere because it's the men's 10 metre.
Oh, we're doing it straight away.
So,
is there no medal ceremony?
No, they'll do that afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors in the men's 1 metre springboard final.
I think it's close.
Diver number 1, representing Victoria, Hudson Skinner. No, diver number 1, representing New South Wales, Alexander Ripko.
There we go.
Diver number 2, representing New South Wales, Hayden Brinkley. Diver number 3, representing Queensland, Archie Forsyth. Diver number 4, representing South Australia, Zaf America. And diver number 5, representing Victoria, Jonah Mercier. And we will correct that. It is the men's platform final. Men's platform final.
Well, Cass, does it feel weird sitting in the commentary box, you know, watching the boys do the 10 minutes? You're not participating and wussing out on us.
And wussing out, come on now.
I still think
come on
it's
now.
An absolute farce, that wrist injury. I don't believe you.
No, I wish I was competing.
It does feel weird. I remember when I got injured in the cliff diving scene and I couldn't dive. And then I started commentating, and then I watched the competition, and I had just that FOMO. I'd just stand there going,
yeah, it puts a fire inside you.
Well, it's just sort of, I think sometimes also you miss, it's weird, you sort of miss the camaraderie of the other athletes as well, that feeling of, although you're competing against each other, you're in it together at the same time, you know, like it's, because it's scary stuff, right? There's a lot of pressure to do these competitions. You put everything on the line, and I think every single athlete understands and respects each other.
Yep. Exactly.
There's always that undertone of I know what you're going through, and we're all in it together. And that feeling after the competitions, there was it's weird. It was like a feeling of togetherness. That's the only way I can kind of
togetherness
put it.
And relief.
Yeah, relief. It's true, right? Like there's that kind of like, whew, I'm safe, you know, because it's a tough sport, right? And
Such a tough sport.
Yeah, and then the relief of the competition pressure. And I mean, I remember being. Yeah, particularly with the high diving, because I think, you know, I was just scared for my life and also nervous about the competition. So I was just nervous for two different reasons. But oh my God, I couldn't even eat breakfast in the morning. I remember being in Italy and just
gotta eat breakfast,
coffee, and just trying to muscle some muesli and some bananas down. And I'd just carry bananas around with me and sort of force feed myself just to make sure I had some energy for the day. But do you like to eat light in the morning, you know, before a competition? Don't eat too heavy?
No, like a day or two beforehand, I like to feel pretty light. Yeah. Like whenever, it sounds so weird and maybe a little bit unhealthy, but like when I feel hungry, I feel a lot lighter. So like in the morning, obviously I'll get all the nutrients that I'll need, like especially if there's a semis and a finals, you need lots of food for like energy. But I try not to eat too much and I try not to feel too full.
Right, and then just obviously not food that's not too heavy, not too greasy.
Yeah, very clean foods.
No, I speak to a lot of the cliff divers about that, and they feel the same. Just feel, and it's true, and I was kind of the same as well. Like you just feel a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
But then after the competition, oh my God, you plow, you just plow food, right?
Pig out so hard.
Like, boss man, order me the pizza. I deserve
Body's begging for it.
It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, you want the carb.
Yeah.
All right, the boys all getting warmed up. So I haven't seen Alexander dive.
No, neither.
And then Hayden Brinkley, of course.
Up and comer.
Wow, looking good. Super stylish, right? Little Archie, little nifty little
Archie.
fella. You know, little performer in him, no doubt. Got some sass on him.
He's funny.
And Zafar Maricard. 80's been giving some pointers on his toe point.
Oh, yeah.
But he's definitely made some big improvements there. And Jonah Mercier sporting a new, well, I wouldn't say a new hairdo, but he's just getting the fluff out. And
he copied me.
I'm going to endorse fluffiness and scruffiness. You know
I got my hair cut, I think, before China. And I got a little mullet. And then, like, a day or two after I got mine done, I see him rocking up with the mullet that he's done. Oh, Zafar actually did it. He gave him a little mullet. Yeah. And then I shaved my mustache like a couple of weeks ago, and then like 2 days later he shaved his.
Oh, boys, you got to have your own thing going on.
That's it.
You know?
Come on.
Next, I'll turn up tomorrow with tattoos everywhere.
That's what I said. The exact same tattoos too.
Didn't you shave your head a while ago? But you lost a bet or something. I can't remember.
I told myself ages ago if I didn't make a final, I would shave my hair. And this was when I had very long hair. And then come Mexico last year, 2025, I completely bombed the comm. It was such a horrible experience. And I think I ended up getting like 369, which is still my personal worst. And obviously, because I made that bet with myself, I just shaved my head that night.
I think you had too many habanero chilies the day before.
I had not enough habanero chilies.
You had to run off to the bathroom and messed up your training program.
No, I needed more. I needed more chilies. It was such a bomb of a comp.
Oh, we always have that, eh?
Well, we need them. We need them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and sometimes you need those ones, just like you said, to make you go, do you know what?
It just makes you want it. Yeah, exactly that. Makes you want it more.
And we all have hard days. I mean, that's the way things go. You just can't go.
Hard days, hard comps.
We're all human beings. I think I'm going to DJ for the next competition.
I think you should.
I'm going to bring in my decks.
You should.
Yep. I'm going to go full trap.
Full trap. Just do it in my comp. Do it in 10 meter. That would pump me up. That would do well.
Yeah, I'm going to.
That'd be nice.
I'm going to get my little DJ selection out. I'm just going to mix things up a little bit.
Get on the mics as well.
Oh, yeah.
That would make it so much fun.
Don't mind me a bit of a microphone. It's good fun.
I think the first time where I competed and you were on the microphone was in Doha. First outdoors comp.
Yeah, that was
in
amazing.
The sea, diving in the sea.
That was cool.
Because is that what they usually do, like in high diving? Like it's just like lots of fun when you're on the mics, compared to like it's a lot more professional here.
Yeah, it's so like in Japan and Fukuoka, most of the time, like for example, the MCs will be out on the pool deck, and I kind of like it because you can sort of interact with everyone and turn it into a bit of a show. So I think, I mean, that's just sort of the Red Bull model, right? I mean, that's just the way we do things. And in all honesty, I don't really want to change that. You know, in Japan, we kind of just stayed in the booth and MC, but then for the last round, you know, just to ramp things up and really make things exciting, and then really just try to sort of build a crescendo, you know, to the last divers. Because we do the reverse order thing, right? You know, the diver with the lowest score goes first, diver with the highest score goes last. And I love that. It just helps sort of build the tension. And then what we do is that we have our video wall team or video production team or event team, and they just hold the scores off towards the end and just build the tension, particularly if it's a really close competition. And who's going to be the winner? And look, and we're sort of taking a leaf out of the book of the Americans with the way they do sport. I think they do a fantastic job with their sports broadcasting and their events. They've just got great showmanship and showpersonship.
Great energy.
You know, and that's important for sport, I think, and just making things entertaining. You know, and I do think, well, Aquatics is doing a good job making sure they have really good teams on board and getting good sound systems and good lighting. Yeah. I mean, I heard in China they got some amazing sort of LED screens.
Oh, it was amazing. And they had like little robots doing like an MJ dance as well, which was sick. Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, if you look online on YouTube, you can just see some amazing sort of robot dances and all these kung fu displays and so forth.
Yeah, it's exactly what they had on. It was so cool to see.
I mean, I remember going to a nightclub in China. And
Here we go.
No, it was at the after. It was like the after party for one of the World Cups. Yeah, Red Bull.
Yeah.
But man, like just LED screens galore, and it was the most extravagant nightclub I've ever seen in my life, and the technology they've got over there is just incredible.
It's incredible. No, I love China.
So hopefully, you know, we build the National Aquatic Centre in Brisbane, you know, for legacy mode. And we've been talking about that a lot, but we're really advocating for great entertainment systems. You know, like, for example,
lots of good lights,
instead of having like banners on the grandstands and having some LED screens that are always there permanently there, so you can pre-program things. But imagine if you got like a decibel reader on the side of the tower and you can see how loud the audience is.
Or like when someone, when the judges put up a 10, just put like fires up. That would be sick.
Look, I mean, I'm a big fan of pyrotechnics going into the grandstands. You know, just got to block off that front row so we don't get any hair singeing. And don't want any mullet burns in the entertainment realm. But yeah, that's the future moving forward, you know, and obviously with the Olympics and youth appeal as well. So
it's great for the spectators as well.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the direction. I think we're doing a much better job with our competitions now.
Better.
Bit by bit, I think we're really starting to hone things in.
And even like competing in the atmosphere, like it like builds me up as well. Like it puts even more of a fire in me before the comp.
I mean, how'd it feel? I mean, I was there watching you in Japan when you won the World Champs. Dude, you could feel the vibe. Like before the dive, like I was just sitting there going,
yeah, it was
electric, right? You just can't, I mean, you can't replicate those moments. You can't plan for those things, but it was just, I know this sounds a bit weird, but I just kind of knew you were going to nail it. I think there was just this air. There's something in the air that was sort of going on.
And just everyone cheering. That's all I could hear before my dive.
The interesting thing was, I feel like all the nations...
everyone got together.
We're rooting for you. It was fun. Then obviously Singapore, that was a great one. I mean, God, back to back. I mean, you must have been
back to back. Yeah.
How the hell did I do that?
It's exactly that. And that was the first year that because after the Olympics, I didn't have a good Olympics year, and I got a little bit like unmotivated for diving and training and competing. So I kind of like took the training load on myself, and I was kind of like implementing my own kind of programs, and it was like a very like athlete-led, not coach-led. And then 80 would obviously give me pointers about, I reckon you should do this instead of this, and I would say, no, go away.
I know better than you.
Yeah.
I know my body better.
Yeah, but like to me, that was a lot more motivating, and it helped me a lot. And luckily, in Singapore, I got a good result, because if not, then that would have been a little bit embarrassing, but no, it was good.
Yeah, that was interesting, actually. I remember 80 saying, he said, Cass just came to me and he's like, I want to write my own programs. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of like that, though, sort of taking some ownership of your own sort of pathway. I mean,
when you're when you're at the top of the level, anyone could, really. Like, you kind of know, you can kind of coach yourself, and you kind of know what's right, what's wrong, when you're at the top of the game.
Yeah, like, I mean, sorry to swing it back to cliff diving, but Gary's like that, right? He's just like, he just knows what he needs.
Yeah.
He doesn't really need anyone to tell him, so he has this great sense of, I know what I need right now.
Yeah.
I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
I know I need to do more, I need to do not do anything. Or just that kind of that fine touch. But, I mean, in the early days, of course, it's probably not advisable just to write your own programs when you're coming up through the junior ranks and so forth.
Definitely not. Nah.
But once you get to that point where you've had international experience and you know what works, and the other thing too is like, I would assume, I mean, you really know your own body too. Like,
exactly
I kind of know how much my back can take with a back 3.5 pike.
Yep.
I mean, you've got a good feel for that, right? Like, just,
exactly that. Yeah. And like, when was it? I think it was just after Paris as well. Like, I can tell that my brain wasn't as quick as it really should be when I was like diving. Like, my aerial awareness got a bit slower, and I wasn't like as reactive, and that's why I picked up the piano.
Oh, interesting.
Because like, in the brain, like learning left hand, right hand, it's really good for your brain, and that I think surprisingly helped me, because now I feel like I'm back to where I was 2022, 2023, when I could really like spot really well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Look, and that's another interesting thing. And then like, sorry, back to Gary Hunt. But juggling, right?
Yeah, juggling.
So you've got this ambidextrous kind of thing going on. And this is an interesting point as well. Like, brain surgeons do that as well. Do a bit of juggling before they actually do their operations.
Yep.
Because they need a lot of dexterity in their fingers and coordination. So, I mean, you almost have to be almost like being an artist. It's not just a doctor.
Exactly that. Yep. Here we go.
All right, we're kicking off the competition with the youngster, Alexander, 107B. So Ribko, I didn't really want to try and pronounce that because, silent H. He hates stuffing words up, but here we go. Really excited to see a newcomer. Good start. So is this, for you, the first time you've seen him?
Yeah, the first time I've seen him dive. Yeah, I haven't seen him before this comp.
I almost felt guilty for not seeing some of the divers, but I feel much better now that you haven't seen him either.
Yeah, I think he's been training for about a couple of years. I think he did gymnastics beforehand, which is a really good talent transfer.
With the talent transfer, did you feel like the sports acro was probably a little bit more of an advantage, given that you were doing some tricks like feet to 2.5 to your hands to handstand?
Yeah, and also given the size that you have to be a flyer. I think so, yeah. Compared to gymnastics, yep. Yep.
They're just starting with dives they feel nice and comfortable with. Nothing comfortable about front 3.5s, though, let me tell you. It's always a difficult dive.
Oh, pretty good dive from Hayden. Lovely toe point.
I was just about to say that. I mean, that's just natural
Such
body
amazing
line.
form.
And we'll be able to see that in more detail in the slow motion replay.
Little bit late on the come out.
But still just so young. I mean, so much room for improvement.
Exactly that. Room to get more power, more strength.
And that's the tricky thing when they're younger as well. I mean, there's obviously this developmental phase where they start to bulk up, muscular-wise, and they can handle the load. So, yeah, Aiden and I were talking about that. So you have to be very careful just to get the training load just right, not to have too many head-first dives in 10 metre.
Cool, calm Archie.
Just mixing things up. I am still advocating for poaching him for high diving. I will do my best.
Does it. Ooh, a lovely dive from Archie.
So you're obviously training with him quite a lot. So, I mean, how's his sort of day-to-day sort of training attitude? Gets in there, gets after it?
Yeah.
Or is it a bit of a prankster? Bit of a prankster?
I don't know. He's very cool. He's very calm, very collected. Similar-ish to me in terms of, just very relaxed in terms of a diver.
I call him Mr. Nifty. I just feel like he's just got this good natural instinct for where he is.
Yeah, he
does. Know what I mean?
He does.
There's something natural about it.
Yeah.
There's Storm. Beninka, I mean, sorry.
Yeah, Storm. Good old Beninka.
X-Men, X-Women, whatever it is. Great to have Zafar up here. And I think it's really good having some of the, like Jonah and Zafar move up and, to be here in Brisbane. I think it's have you found that? It's created a nice training environment.
It's been so much better. Because it was pretty much just me, just on the 10 metre for the past couple of years.
Were you lonely?
I was very lonely.
It's not very nice, is it? I
It's
shouldn't have done that, It shouldn't have kept you lonely for that long. It's 80's fault. Oh!
Very nice dive from Zafar. Maybe a touch short. I will be a little picky here.
Can't give him some stick.
Yeah, form wasn't the best. Let's see the top. Top was pretty good. Came out a little bit early.
Talk about his pop and power. I mean, Zafar is just immensely powerful, isn't he?
Such a good pop on his Achilles. Such a good Achilles work.
Yeah, the ankle rhythm,
yeah,
right? It's really immaculate. Or the rhythm, yeah. But
Such
80,
a poppy diver.
So it's interesting that with 80's roller, apparently it's been getting to the point really sort of fine-tuning things, whether it's form or line or technique or your arm circle movement, really honing things in with the coaches. But God, we've got a great bunch of coaches nationwide here in Australia, though. We're very lucky.
Can Jonah do better? Same dive. Oh, I might have jinxed it.
Yeah, a little bit of... Okay, we got the Tabasco sauce out. Yeah. He's just overcooked it. What do you think about the takeoff? How are we looking?
It was a good takeoff. Not as poppy as Zafar's, but, it's almost impossible to do it like Zafar. But a solid takeoff overall. Good shapes. Good, middle of the dive as well.
Do you feel like with 3.5s, it's common to go over for you? Was that one of the things? Or just closing under?
For me, I struggle with the entry a lot. It's not common for me to go over a shore. I just can never get a good entry on inward, which I've been working really hard on.
I suppose there's that kind of biomechanically, you kind of got that little shift backwards.
Yeah, it's so different.
It changes the dynamic. If you go forwards, I guess you've just got that little bit of forward momentum so you can get that cheat roll through kind of that.
Exactly that. And I'm still trying to learn.
All right, so Zafar holding the lead after round one. So we've got 6 dives of the men. And our first time watching Alexander. So what have we got in store? In with 3.5 tuck as well. look, I think a fair showing for his first competition here in the Open Championship. So, and we have to be mindful of the fact that this is a really important competition to gain experience
for
the up-and-coming ranks. And great to be diving amongst Australia's best, albeit Cass wussed out on the 10 metre.
Wussed out, come on. Come on.
What about you? What's the dive that you dislike the most?
Yeah, inward. Inward. I hate it.
Some people just don't like reverse. It's usually reverse or inward, right?
Yeah. No, I love reverse, but I hate inward. Can never get the entry.
Back to back inward 3.5s.
I wish I had Hayden's toe point.
Well,
in his form.
Maybe just get some belt buckles out and just strap them down to the bed in the night time, and we can work on that. A bit of a twist on the platform, yeah. Maybe.
I don't know if that was a camera angle. No, any.
It was interesting. So the hips were sort of to the right, and then just before he took off, and then he's basically sort of pulled them back in line there. But nonetheless, beautiful tuck position. And did he come from gymnastics as well, or trampoline?
I'm not too sure. Not too sure with Hayden. Beautiful tuck shape.
So there's a little hip movement back to square.
A little bit back in the hips.
We haven't had too many trampolinists actually transfer over, have we?
No.
It seems to be typically gymnasts or tumblers, I guess.
Gymnasts, tumblers. Because wasn't Matthew Mitchum, he was a trampolinist, I think.
Oh, man, he was amazing.
Before,
He was amazing. Yeah, trampolinist originally.
Oof.
I mean, nice diving there, Archie. A little bit of a cheat in the legs, I would say. No cheating allowed, Archie.
No cheating allowed.
Keep those legs straight. No, Matthew was incredible. Like, I used to watch him play, and he would just do things like back 2.5 full twists. He'd do full in, and then tuck it over, and then kick it out for a back 2.5. I mean, he was, in terms of aerial awareness, one of the best in the world. In fact, trampolining, I love watching that at the Olympics.
Oh, it's amazing.
I mean, the height that they're getting, I mean, it's almost scary. Don't you reckon?
Yeah. And the amount, they have to keep the height as well. Especially doing, insane tricks. Lots of triples, lots of quads.
It's amazing how they judge the sport. I'll tell you after this, but it's pretty amazing technology.
Ooh!
He's got those hands. He's got that sound, right?
He does. Form's not the best from Zafar. He was also a little bit further out than what the judges would like to see.
I thought he was doing front 4.5, or have I got that wrong?
Yeah, he was. He did do it, I think, a year ago. And I just don't think it was as consistent as his front pike. But he should definitely put the 4.5 back in.
So don't wuss out.
Don't wuss out.
Don't listen to 80.
Yeah, don't listen to your coach.
Write your own program.
Do what you want.
Be a free spirit.
Is. Front 4.5. Such a hard dive.
What's the hardest part about the dive? Is it, I mean, obviously even when you're in the tuck, I mean, you've got to hold on tight, right? There's that force that sort of wants you to pull you off your shins.
Yeah, it's the force. It's the being able to know where you are in the air because you're just spinning so incredibly fast.
And again, that piano, you feel like doing those different activities is helping with that.
Oh!
Yeah! Jonah Masika.
Wow.
Strong jump. I really liked how he was nice and tall on the takeoff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Didn't cut it down. He really popped it up. Let's have a look at it. Look at the arms. Bang. Yeah, good elevation. Neat and tidy tuck.
It was a great top. I would have liked to maybe have seen a bit more aggression into the tuck to get a little bit more rotation speed, but... No, actually,
it was pretty good.
It was okay. It was okay.
But that is the trick, right? It's just that arm throw, that speed and connection into it.
Yeah.
that's obviously where you can really get some zip going on.
Great dive. Let's see where we're at.
Wow. Neck and neck. So 974.30 for Zaffa, and then Jonah, 974.25.
This is
there we
fun.
go.
This
0.05 difference. And Archie Forsyth in there in his cheeky third position. Okay, entering round 3 of the men's platform final. 3 of 6 dives. Reverse 2.5 somersaults tuck. Do you go straight for reverse 3.5 or reverse 2.5 first?
No, I did straight reverse 3.5. I never touched this dive.
Never touched this dive.
Wow.
Sneaky rip
Very
on that
sneaky.
one.
Good entry.
I mean, there was obviously that moment we were both going, oh,
Yeah,
he's going to land
yeah.
short, and then he's done an Emily Francis and pulled it through. How was that? Reverse stood up. I was like, wow. We just need, obviously, that kick and look at the toes a bit longer just to carry the dive over, or just to maintain rotation, I should say.
Point the feet as well. That always helps.
You were a bit scruffy in the beginning.
I'm very scruffy. I can't talk. Even now, I'm still very scruffy.
No, it's getting better. It's getting better. I like Chloe Kerr's little trick with your back arm stand to do that.
Yeah. No, I changed that again.
What are you doing now?
I pop off with my feet, not over one another.
You just kind of...
Once I pop off, that's when I put my feet together.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Because the judges didn't like that.
A bit picky, aren't they?
Yeah, because I'll be pressing up with my feet on top of the other, and that is not cheating, but not very nice.
Gotcha. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got so Hayden Brinkley with a back arm stand.
Beautiful control.
Double somersault, 1.5 twist. Yeah.
Wow.
Boy.
I honestly did not think he would make that around. It was a very shallow pop, but my goodness, that was beautiful.
But do you think this is obviously just that comes with age and a bit more strength as well, just to get that?
Yeah.
'Cause you need a lot of strength, right? You've got to get that. Yeah, there wasn't really much pop, right?
Yeah.
It was just kind of straight arms and then a flick into it, right?
But he knew exactly what to do with it. That was almost textbook. Because everyone has a different style of how they pop and how they do arm stand.
But yeah, really, really sneaking, really clean through the water.
Esther seems surprised.
She's like...
I love Esther.
I was talking to Esther on the pool deck and I was like, how are you going with coaching? She goes, oh, so hard when you transfer from diving and coaching.
It's so different.
Have you done any coaching?
When I first started, I was looking to get a bit of money. So I did do a bit of coaching with Jeff.
So now you don't need to because your money bags?
Wow!
Archie Forsyth.
Having a ripper of a comb.
Lovely diving. Just got to add another 17 metres to it and put it to your feet.
You really want him to transfer.
Oh, mate. I'm talking to Red Bull right now. I've got my little checkbook out. I'm kidding.
A little bit scruffy on the come out, but honestly...
Look who's talking scruffy.
Yeah. No, I'm behind the screen. I'm being the wuss.
No, nifty diving as well. Just need a little bit more concentration on the form. No, but in all seriously, no, you've really picked up your form, though. I think it's way, way, way better now.
I don't know. To me, it feels the same. But, like, we started... last year, we started doing ballet.
Yeah,
towards the middle of the year. Because of that exact reason. And I think after doing a bit of ballet, the coaches noticed that my form was improving.
Are you still trying to slot that in occasionally? Or?
Yeah, I think we're starting back, I think, in August, and we're doing right through to December.
Yeah, look, I think that's a good idea. Which particular part of it do you think is improving the let's kind of call it the foot shape and the toe point?
They use so many different muscles that like we never really have to use. So it's just like engaging just different muscles in your toes, in your feet, in your calves, your Achilles. It's just so different to what I thought it would be, and it's so hard as well.
And obviously some of the, like, right up on your toes as well.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. And all the stretching and all the warm-up that they do beforehand.
It kind of looks like it sort of chills you out a bit too. Like, you sort of get into this...
No, it does not chill you out at all.
Really?
Oh, I mean, like, not at the start. It's so hard.
I thought it'd be this nice sort of Zen yoga-y kind of like feeling,
the music's nice. I love classical music, but the work is hard.
I mean, is it a bit painful on the feet, would you say? Like
horribly painful.
In the beginning, right?
Yeah, lots of cramps in your thighs, in your adductors, in your toes.
And maybe you need like your hip flexors, right? Obviously kind of doing those,
those
hip
leg
flexors.
Lifts. Yep. Ooh.
Good boy. Smidge over.
It's still going to be close.
Has he been leading up back arms and 2.5 twister? Or
no, not yet. Not yet. I think he just learnt front just before China.
Front what, sorry?
4.5.
Front 4.5, okay.
Yeah. And I think next to take up will be back 2.5.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's wise, isn't it? Just do things in stages. You don't need to rush.
Yeah. And he's still so early in his career as well.
I mean, how old is Jonah now? He's only 19 or
something. 18, 19. Very young.
Yeah, I was talking to 80 about that. I mean, sometimes we're seeing in the high diving and cliff diving scene, sometimes people rushing a little bit, like just getting stuck into these big dives, and sometimes it's just too soon, and they have a few slip-ups and a few hard hits, and they end up winding it back. But look, I mean, Zafar Marika and Jonah, like I said, pulling ahead in the lead there, so looking pretty good, but Zafar's still in striking distance.
Anything can happen. That's what I tell myself.
Yep.
Like, who was it? Stephen Bradbury. Ice skating.
Yeah, great example. So back 2.5 pike here. Good stuff. And we saw that this morning with Benjamin as well. He really faltered in his first few dives.
Oh, did he?
Meter, yeah. He was really struggling. And then, luckily he had some DD behind him, but he was basically in last, way back in the ranks in the first 2 rounds. And then, just pulled it together and then ended up winning the competition just ahead of Hudson.
Wow.
Hudson, admittedly, was just pulling back on his DD a little bit, but the message is also just never give up.
Never give up.
Because you don't know what the other divers are going to do.
Exactly that. And it's so easy after a bad dive to just get into such a negative mindset, and it just absolutely kills you. So it's pretty much just who can get back up after a bad dive, because anything can happen.
So what do? Is it got a little hack in your brain that, that if you just have a bit of a miss on one of your dives, do you do anything you say to yourself moving forward?
I get a little bit pissed off in the competition, but like in a millisecond, I'll just switch to the next dive.
Right.
Move on to the next dive, and that's it.
I feel like you have to allow... a little short. Lovely kick, though. I feel like you have to allow yourself to be mad at yourself a little bit. Like, you're just human.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. Exactly that.
But don't fight it. It's impossible just to say, I'm just not gonna be mad at myself. But then you're not human.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't mean anything to you. Like, you should be a little bit annoying yourself for a bit, but then, like you said, you've got to move forward. Speaking of moving forward, let's look at Hayden's dive. Still, it's early days in his career, but what I did like is the commitment to the kick out.
Yeah.
But obviously...
a little bit forwards from the platform.
I think some of it, the struggle was that dip of the chest at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Just that dip of the chest, just giving a bit of distance, which...
such a scary dive.
Well, also just stops the dive to be able to carry, right? He had a nice come out, but it just didn't carry in terms of the rotation. So Archie Forsyth, same dive as well. Don't know why he's not doing reverse 3.5. Cash just skipped it. Stop being a wuss. I'm kidding.
Oh!
Nice! Smoking entry from Archie.
Wow. He's on fire.
A bit of a similar come out to you, right?
A little bit pikey. Maybe not so much now.
You know the Ukrainians do that. They kind of have that kick out into the pike and hold and leave the feet up, and then sort of use the upper body to kind of do the lineup. I mean, you were doing that for a bit, or have you kind of changed?
Sometimes I still do. Like when I come back and my dives aren't as high and as powerful as they are, like I will use the pike come out on a reverse.
Yep.
I'm not too sure why. Just cause.
I just think it's probably an instinctive thing that you know you're a bit stuck and bugger it. I'll just shouldn't say
exactly
that.
No, exactly that.
Back 3.5 tuck for Zafar.
It is a dive that he is a bit inconsistent with.
Has your brother put him in the harness?
No, I think it's Matt.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Matt puts him in the harness.
Oh! Zafar!
Mamma mia! Wow!
We've got Ghost Chili Peppers, we've got habanero, we've got Tabasco sauce.
And look at him, he doesn't care! Nonchalant! Come on, Zaf, give us a smile.
I think he's just trying to be cool.
No, he is.
You know
He so is. Wow.
What an entry.
Wow. Take that, Jonah.
Little pebble in the ocean.
Yeah.
Hey?
Oh.
Just a drop in a teacup. Just need a little bit more toe point squeeze in the tuck, of course.
Yeah. 4 9s.
Wow, that's okay.
Can Jonah back it up?
Yeah, 1,024 points. Once again, prelims, semis, and finals. All the scores are added together. So both diving pretty consistently. So back 3.5 here. Pressure's on after that fantastic dive from Zafar. Come on, Jonah. What you got?
Oh! Almost. Not quite, but close.
The loudest shin slap I've ever heard of my
Yeah,
life.
he does that, yeah.
And nice entry, strong kick, ever so slightly short of vertical. Bang! Big takeoff.
Oh,
yeah.
Close the shoulders a bit as well. He did well with the pressure.
Had a nice swim through underneath the water that really helped bring the arms down.
Yeah.
You notice that? Just really punched and swung through. Good jump.
Great
What
jump.
I like that, I think he really went after that.
He did. A 9 as well.
I mean, he was a bit slow when he was doing that in the synchro this morning, and I think he just thought to himself, do you know what, I've really got to attack this. Wow. Unbelievable. Zafar and Jonah.
Oh.
And you've got to put this into context as well. Like, this is across the prelims, semis, and finals, and to be that close together is just ridiculous.
That's incredible.
That Archie sort of punching through there, nice and strong in that third position. But of course, the youngsters, Hayden and Alexander, still early days in their career, of course. Back 2.5 somersaults, 1.5 twists.
Oh, wow.
Nice work.
Solid dive from Alexander.
Did a good job coming out of the twist into the pipe, getting into the position. Have you seen anyone leading up back 2.5, 3.5?
Back 2.5, 3.5 twist.
Yep.
Hell no.
I have seen it.
Not yet. I think one of the Russians.
Yeah, someone.
Maybe
saw some
Bondar?
videos. Yeah, I think so. Just gave it a bit of a go. I have seen some people have a crack at back 4.5 as well.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. I gave it a crack.
Did you?
No,
try
I
it?
didn't. No, I actually didn't do it, but I was building it up.
What were you doing for your lead up then?
Back 3.5 on the 6-meter platform.
Wow.
And then back quad on 7. And I just didn't. I was a wuss. I was a wuss.
No,
I didn't have the guts to
that
go
is a
for
hell
it.
of a dive, man. I mean, the spotting, you'd just be zipping by. Wow. What a talented young man. Great stuff. Well done, young man. Be proud of yourself for that particular dive. Went after takeoff. Oh, sharp kick up. The smoking entry. That's a huge dive. Back 3.5 for a young man like that. Well, young boy, I'll still call him. Not a man just yet.
Can't wait to see what he does.
Great part about the divers as well, he's really holding his form.
Yeah.
In the tuck as well. So a lot of people just get a little bit scruffy here and there, but he's got great concentration.
And the scores reflect that as well.
Esther's stoked.
Archie to back it up.
It's been a great competition. Very competitive. This is awesome. Back 3.5
It's
as
nice
well.
to watch.
Don't get too comfortable, mate. You've got to get back up there.
Maybe. I'll see.
All right, I'll talk to Red Bull.
Yeah, no.
Come and commentate with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, my goodness.
The sneaky Ukrainian come out, held his feet up. I thought he was going to kick short for a second, but he kept his feet up. Archie Forsyth.
And he's very happy with it.
Tit for tat amongst the youngsters.
Yep.
Digging it. Nice, strong, deep press. I mean, you'll obviously see them make the dives a little easier as they grow a little older. But yeah, you'll watch their body shape start to change in the next couple of years as well, and become more muscular and be more powerful to take off. Storm's enjoying that one. Oh, Vaninka. Here we go. Reverse 3.5 tuck. Zafar. Lovely previous round dive.
Oh my goodness!
Zafar's done it again!
No way! These boys are on fire!
Zafar!
10!
The disappearing act here at the Brisbane Aquatic Centre.
Oh my goodness!
You can eat pizza and add chili sauce to it
No,
tonight.
maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. You still have to compete in Italy. But my word! I didn't want to say anything before the dive to not jinx it, because he can put this dive so well. And he did.
It absolutely pounded the entry.
Oh.
Sharp kick. Locked the elbows out. Swim through the water. Kept the splash down and pressed the judges.
And then a 10 as well.
We got a 10. Good on you,
Nice to
son.
see.
Maybe his first 10. Or who knows, maybe
Yeah,
not.
I don't know.
How many 10s have you had?
A couple. Not a lot.
But still, it's hard to get in the international scene. Here we go. Reverse 3.5 as well. Oh, just a little pull over there. He really went after the takeoff. How do you feel about the connection? It just felt like it was a smidge slow.
Yeah, it was a bit slow. His shoulders going a little bit too far back, which made it look a little close. And because of that, it would have been just hard to come out properly as well.
Definitely love the jump, though.
Huge jump.
Just a bit of a chesty pull through, but that's all right. Again, we talk about splitting hairs in terms of split-second timing.
Yeah.
But Zafar really gave a good nudge, put some pressure on him.
Would have been hard with that pressure as well.
This is just an awesome competition, but Zafar with that 10 and that marvellous reverse 3.5. Now 16 points ahead of Jonah. And Archie diving super, super well. As a matter of fact, they all are. Very, very impressed with all of the divers today.
Such a good comp. Even with the women, it was such a good comp as well. Good day.
It was. I mean, very consistent from everybody so far. And that's what you want to see coming into the finals as well.
Whoa!
Sneaky entry on that one.
Lovely dive.
Felt like a little late coming into the twist. Like
yeah, it was. A
little bit of a lay before we got into it. Yeah, it's just that little beat, but still, like, man, he just smoked the entry.
He knows what he had to do.
And again, we reiterate, like, doesn't matter what happens to the takeoff in the air.
You have to find that finish.
Yeah, you just got to put in your best effort, fight for the entry at all times. Okay, 65.6. Back 2.5 somersaults, 1.5 twists. Hayden. I'm keen to see his twisting action.
Yeah. He looked a little hesitant.
A little beat or a pause and a take off to me. But still, nonetheless, I mean, good dive and a smidge back. It's very fluid. It's got a very natural feel. Let's have a look at it. You break it down.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like I almost thought he was going to pull out.
I think there was just a little bit of an overbalance, right? Like his shoulders.
Yeah, like I mean, like everyone dives differently. Like this could be something that he does, but just there.
Yeah, it was almost like
But I don't know if that's normal or not for Hayden. But an amazing dive nonetheless. Maybe a little bit too far back, but he found the entry. A great dive.
Esther's killing it as a coach, isn't she?
Oh, she's amazing.
She's rocking it.
She's so good for those kids.
She's smiling more as a coach than she was as a diver. I mean that in the nicest way, but just like she's really into it. It's awesome. But it's, being a good diver doesn't always necessarily make you a good coach either. But I think there's just something natural about her ability to, to get the athletes to perform. Yeah, I like this twisting action.
I didn't really see it. I didn't pay too much attention.
The screen's in front of you. Yeah. Now you can have a look.
Yeah, now I can have a look. Yeah, brilliant. That was a great takeoff. Great twist connection.
Yeah, how's it? I need to have a quick look at his twist where he's placing his arms, because everyone's kind of got different styles with their arms. Yeah, okay,
he's towards the body.
Yeah, he's chest wrapping, isn't he? Yeah, you do that as well.
Yeah.
I kind of like that style, rather than the classic sort of arm across the torso.
I prefer the over the head. I think it looks nicer in diving.
Anything I like about the, I don't know how to call it, but like maybe the gymnastics wrap.
Gymnastics, yeah.
But it's quick. Those
guys
quick. Have got that. It's got a very zippy twist. The only thing that's tricky is the come out.
Yeah, that's why that. Yep. Oh, it's going to be close.
And big DD dive as well, back 2.5, 2.5.
Yeah.
So the DD's helping him.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
75.6. No, I think he has it.
Yeah, because...
I think he has it. With Jonah's 1.5 twist.
Well, I was going to say the DD's less, so you got... What do you got? 3.5 DD.
And he was like 10 or 15 points ahead, I think, as well. So you'll have to hit... What is it? 75, 85, 90...
Yeah.
He would have to get pretty much straight 10s, which...
Yeah. Yeah, Zaffa's got 3.6 and he's got 3.2. Yeah, no. I think he's got it.
Well done, Zaf. Great comp.
Killer entries, eh?
That back in reverse.
Killer entries. Back 2.5 somersaults, 1.5 twist, so one less twist than, as we said, we've got DD 3.6 versus 3.2. There you go.
Oh,
wow.
A great dive.
Good finish for Jonah Masika. Loving how he fought right to the end of the competition. Really went after the dive. Just look at definitely had a bit more chili sauce in his legs today. He really got after it. This morning he was a little bit flat. Went to his local Mexican bar. Picked out a few tacos. Added some habanero.
Dive. Yeah.
In terms of his fluidity, of his connection out of his twist and into the pike as well there. But look, it was Zaffa Matakar's day today, but still a mighty fine performance.
What a comp.
That was cool.
What a brilliant comp.
I mean, Zaffa's absolutely stoked, and his dad's here as well. Maggie Gray there. Giving him a big hug. Good on you, Zaffa.
Good on you, Zaffa. The king.
That's awesome. Take him out to the tavern tonight. He's allowed to have a feed. There we go. Good job, boys. It's a good environment at the moment, isn't it?
It's a great environment.
There's a good crew of boys and men there. Like, it's fun. It's fun to watch. You can tell they all get along with each other, yeah?
It's just like you said, it's such a hard sport. Everyone just knows.
Yeah, I mean, all sports have got good camaraderie, but I don't know. For me personally, I'm a bit biased towards diving. I just think it's a small family if you think about it, even the international community. We all know each other. We all support each other. Congratulations to our winner here today, the men's Australian Open champion, Zafar Madikar. But Cassiel was diving today. He would have had something to say about that, let me tell you. But congratulations to Jonah as well in second place. And Archie Forsyth in third. And we're really impressed to see Alexander joining the ranks in the men's open field as well. Congratulations. And then we've got Hayden Brinkley in fourth place. Shortly, we've got the medal ceremony coming up. So stick around for that. But I think Cass and I are going to just rest our beautiful singing voices. And just we want to be able to sing tomorrow for the audience. Make sure we save our voices. But no, Cass, in all seriousness, no, thanks for joining. And
it was amazing to watch. Yeah, amazing diving.
It was a great competition to watch. And thanks for your insights. It was kind of just nice to kind of pick up those little things about, learning to play piano and these little kind of hacks that you've got just to improve your performance. And this is why it's really important to talk to you guys and just get some inside info. So I know it was probably a bit more of a casual chat there for the audience today. But look, honestly, sometimes it's good just to dig into the weeds a bit and understand, what goes on behind the scenes and how we think about things. It's not just about watching the dives and look at the toe point. We are all human beings, and it takes a holistic approach to make great divers. But thanks for joining me. And tomorrow I've got to line up some new people. I'm going to call up Georgia Sheehan tomorrow.
Georgia Sheehan, how fun.
How about that?
How fun.
I'm calling her out now on air. So, Georgia, come and commentate with me tomorrow.
Get over here.
All right, I've got to go back to my little baby girl.
All right.
And my partner, Cass. Thanks, man. You're a champion.
No, thank you.
You're a legend.
It's been fun.
Take care.
Thank you.
See everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the women's 3-metre final. Ladies and gentlemen, the medals for this event are being presented by Mr. Rick Schroeder. Rick is a current Diving Australia Director and a board member and was the former Diving SA Executive Officer. The medals are being carried by Lachlan Otter. In third place, the bronze medalist, representing Queensland, Georgia Sheehan with a score of 935.60. In second place, the silver medalist, representing Queensland, Alicia Kaloy with a score of 969.35. And in first place, the gold medalist in 2026 Australian Open Women's 3-metre champion, representing Western Australia, Madison Keeney with a score of 1090.20.
Get the photos.
We'll get the photos and then we'll ask our medalists to stay on the podium, and I'll now hand over to Adi Hinchliffe.
Thank you very much. In my new role, I decided to do something different on the medal presentations, and I wanted to give out an award that I can just decide on that really represents what I would say is competitive excellence. So it's a head coach award. I wanted to recognise it could be one of these three ladies up here today. It could be someone from in the competition further down, and today it's someone else, even though we've got an all-star cast up on this rostrum today. Three fantastic athletes. I've had the pleasure of coaching all three of them, but there's another superstar in the making I'd like to recognise today. Someone who's worked hard. I upped the standard on this event, and she's attacked it every single round. And I want to bring up Lucy Dobinson to recognise her. And I would also like Harriet Jones to come up to present it to her as her coach. You'll see more of these in the other Olympic events. We'll be doing this all weekend, and I think it's a really important thing that the coach presents this, because there's a lot of work gone in behind the scenes to help Lucy get as good as she has been today. Thanks, divers. Thank you, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to our medalists and to Lucy Dobinson. Lucy, could we get you and Harriet back onto the podium so that we can get photos? Thank you. Just quickly. Thank you. And then we'll get underway with the men's platform final. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's platform final. The medals for this event are being presented by Rick Schroeder, Diving Australia board member, and the medals are being carried by Lachlan Otter. In third place, the bronze medalist, representing Queensland, Archie Forsyth with a score of 1,141.05. In second place, the silver medalist, representing Victoria, Jonah Merciker with a score of 1,275.50. And in first place, the gold medalist in 2026 Australian Open men's platform champion, representing South Australia, Zafar Marika with a score of 1,289.85. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to our medalists, and I'll now hand over to Adi Hinchliffe.
So you know the drill now. It's time for me to recognise an athlete that I really felt that stood out. It could be our All-Stars. By the way, what a final that was. Some really high-quality dives from these guys. You know, if I was Cassiel, I wouldn't want to be getting back in the pool with you guys at the moment. That was quite an event. Look, I'm going to award this. This is incredible. This diver has impressed me from the start of this competition a few days ago to today. It's incredible. He is standing on the rostrum. Please put your hands together and congratulate my men's platform competitive excellent awards, Archie Forsyth. And can I please ask Vanin Carallo, his coach, to come out and present it to him. Sure. Great job, Archie. And also in the process of all of his performing, has qualified to be one of the newest members of our senior national squad. A great weekend for Archie. Thanks, everybody. And well done, coach.
Vaninka, can you stay there for the photos? Vaninka, can you stay for the photos? Thank you. Archie, come back. We need photos. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to all of our athletes, and thank you to Rick Schroeder and Lachlan Otter for presenting those medals. What a fantastic day it's been. Please have a safe journey home, and we look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow for the final day of competition here at the 2026 Australian Open Championships.